Hello internet, I am Doorkeyevie. When I say in your dreams, your first thought probably wouldn't have gone to that teen show that aired on the Aussie Channel 7 network for 2 seasons from 2013 to 2015, right? Probably not. While it was airing, In Your Dreams, it wasn't very well known. Even when I was younger, I don't remember anyone ever talking about this show. So today I decided to have a look at it and see if it truly is an underrated show, or if people were right to forget about its existence. Growing up, watching a lot of Australian TV shows as I did, I came to find myself figuring out that when it comes to teen dramas, they usually all share common elements, which involve the fact that there had to be a character named Sam. There will also be scenes where they're at the beach, because how is the audience meant to know that they're in Australia if they don't go to the beach? And finally, the show will be filled with asides, which are just a theater word for when characters break the fourth wall and talk to the audience. In Your Dreams was no different, because in the first episode, it does all of these things. So, In Your Dreams is a show that stars the twins Sam and Ben. See, they already hit one of the marks. The two of them share nothing in common other than they share a last name. While Sam is the average, normal, pretty main character girl who just wants to be a mediocre, famous singer, which was a very common dream for main characters in this period of TV for some reason. And her brother Ben, whose whole character can be summed up by the scene where he flirts with a girl and then proceeds to very naturally fall over.
Take good care of it, my man. It's been personally prepared by a very close and dear friend of mine.
Look out!
The episode starts with them filming a movie in this big old castle with the rest of the cast, which includes Rich Spoiled Girl, the Shy Nice Girl, the father of the rich girl, and the King of Simps, who I don't give this title to lightly. He literally has no character other than to serve the women around him. So you might be wondering, why are they filming a movie? Well, the reason they're filming a movie is that the castle that they are at is running low on customers, because the public has decided not to care about this random quirky castle in Germany. I forgot to mention that this whole show is set in Germany, which might make you wonder,
How did two basically normal teenagers from the Australian suburbs end up in a place like this?
back in Australia, Sam and Ben's parent dropped the bombshell that is that their dad has got a job to work in Switzerland for 4 months, and he's bringing along their mother because they're going to, I don't know, do parent stuff. And as well as the parents going off to Switzerland, the twins are going to Germany to stay with their father's distant cousin, because that sounds like the most sensible answer to this. I feel like most families probably just have their kids stay with family in Australia instead of using their whole children's school savings for them to just go in Germany. So now we go back to Germany, where they're filming the little film for promotion. And during this episode, there has also been a sort of B-plot. 2 tourists came to visit the castle, and they found the tour really boring. So they just kind of wandered off and ended up at the balcony that they were originally filming at. And they also just put on the costumes and casually do some LARPing in public. But of course, the whole show's premise is that things will never go to a plan, because when the proper actors come up to do their scene, they scare this poor LARPing man, causing him to fall off the castle and drown in a moat. And then the episode ends, and that's the first episode of In Your Dreams. Okay, well, it actually ends with Ben saving the guy because he couldn't swim, and that's how the episode really ends. Now, for my final thoughts on the show, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot of nitpicky things about the choices in this show, like why they spend over 10 minutes of this show just being shots of them sped up walking in scenes, but it's there. Or the fact that the song they used to show Sam wants to be a singer was really not good, and it just seems so awkward. The show is not anything incredible, but it's still a pretty fun time if you just want to spend your day watching trashy Australian teen shows. And all the episodes for season 1 are on YouTube, so if you have nothing better to do this lockdown, I do recommend checking it out. Thank thank you so much for watching this video, because this is the end of it. Ka-cha. That was lame. Cut out the ka-cha bit.